What is going on YouTube? And welcome back to my channel, JoJo Speaks. This here is my review for Housewives of Potomac Season 9, Episode 13. And this episode was extremely Mia heavy. And I don't like that at all. I have to say that Mia is probably one of my least favorite housewives at this time, mainly because of the storyline that she's decided to go with during this season of Housewives of Potomac. Essence even put out an article saying that her storyline is whack, saying that her storyline is unacceptable. And I'm tired of it. And I really, really hope that this is going to be Mia's last season on Housewives of Potomac. She brings what she brings to the table, which is lies. Everybody knows that Mia lies about everything. No one really knows who Mia is, what her actual situation is, what's really going on with Gordon, what's really going on with the kids. It's just confusing and it's too much to try to care about. But we start out with Mia and Jacqueline. Mia's on the phone. She's trying to find out where her kids are. Apparently, Gordon had picked them up from Jacqueline's mother's house or something of that nature, send them to another one of Mia's friends' houses. I think Mia said that Gordon drove the kids 4 hours and then he went onto a plane and went to the Hamptons or something of that nature. Some crazy concocted cockamamie story that Mia tried to put together. Watching Jacqueline following Mia up, watching Jacqueline, hugging on Mia and, making these calls for Mia and doing all these things for Mia, it's 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 almost it's verging on the line of pathetic to me, and I can't stand to see it because it's almost like Jacqueline is clawing her way into this circle, and her only way to get into the circle is with Mia. If there was no Mia, there would be no Jacqueline, and I hope both of them are gone by the time we get to the next season. This whole thing of Ashley starting to understand what's going on because she talked to Jacqueline about what happened, and Ashley's like, well, if I didn't know where my kids were, I'd be on the first thing smoking. I'd be getting out of Panama. Okay. It doesn't seem genuine. It doesn't seem authentic. It does not seem real. And this is the Real Housewives of Potomac. And yes, I understand that many times storylines can be concocted for the sake of entertainment, but this is just taking it too far for a lot of the viewers who are watching this season of Housewives of Potomac. It's crazy to me the lengths that Mia is willing to go to stay on the show. And I really feel like that's the reason why she came up with this storyline, is to keep her spot on the show. And it's not like she can be like a Wendy. Wendy really doesn't have much going on besides the fact that she turned 40 this year. Wendy's kind of in the background this season. So is Ashley, even though Ashley is actually going through her divorce and actually going through her divorce, went through mediation earlier this season and things of that nature. And so Ashley really doesn't have necessarily a storyline this year. The only ones that really have a storyline this year are Karen and Mia. But Mia's storyline is just so gutter butt. It's just at the bottom of the barrel. No one wants to hear about it. No one It's hard to care when things don't seem real. It's hard to care when things don't seem like they're authentic. And so that's just the way that it is. And like I said, everyone is tired of me. Apparently she broke up with Ink and now she's trying to focus on being a great co-parent with Gordon. It is what it is. Then we get the girls. They're on the bus. They're heading to this shop to do a little bit of shopping. It looks like a hat shop. They're picking out hats. A couple of the girls got hats for Wendy. Wendy says she's not going to wear the hats, but while they're on their way to this shop, they have a little bit of conversation. Kay gets into the fact that she's with her new or with her man Greg, I believe is his name, and their relationship is interesting to watch as well. They really don't look like a couple to me. They really don't act like a couple to me. It's more like a father figure with a younger person. It's not giving romance. It's not giving butterflies in the tummy love. You know what I'm saying? It's not giving for me. Kay isn't giving for me in this season. And as sweet as Kay is, and as nice as it is to see her confessional looks, because her confessional looks are definitely on point this season, with the exception of the jacket with the really high shoulders. I don't like that. That's to me, that's trying too hard to be a fashionista, and you really don't do that. If fashion is not your thing, then just do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? But that there's that. But anyways, then Giselle tells Karen that she spoke to Ray during the Love Lagoon event that Karen had at her house, and apparently Karen had had given given a couple of pointers or a couple of things that Ray needs to do for her, so that their relationship can be better. Apparently, he started opening doors for her again, and also, he's starting to go downtown on Karen. And then Giselle goes to say, "Well, you said that you retired your mouth a couple of seasons ago, so are you getting back to going downtown on Ray?" And Karen's like, "No, no, not at all. I'm not doing that. No, not at all whatsoever. No, thank you. Karen is too old for that." That's what at least Karen said. To each his own, if that's your gig, that's your gig, whatever. If you're with someone who is fine with you not performing, the guac guac 3000 on them, so be it. You know what I'm saying? If that works for you, that works for you. The girls go shopping. Ashley talks to me a little bit, and she's like, I understand that, Jacqueline told me what was going on with their children, and Ashley is she's unsure of how to deal with Mia, because with Mia it's a whole lot. And Mia constantly contradicts herself all the time. And when someone is constantly contradicting themselves, it's hard to root for them and it's hard to stick up for them, because it's like, what am I sticking up for? Am I sticking up for lies, or am I sticking up for the truth? And Ashley sees right through Mia. And that's why I love Ashley being on the show, because Ashley is somewhat of a truth teller. Yes, she does, she does talk about rumors on the show, and I don't know exactly how I feel about that, because if they're rumors, we all know many times rumors are untrue. But anyways, Ashley is not here for Mia, and Ashley walks away from the conversation, and then we eventually get to this other bar where they're being served octopus and other dishes and things of that nature. The girls do a couple of imitations or interpretations of one another. I thought that was cute. Then the girls sit down, and Stacy asks Kay about her lawsuit that she has against Deborah. Of course, for those of you guys who don't know, Deborah and Kay got into it last year during one of the GNA events. And so Kay is suing. She's suing for she says there was one civil lawsuit and one criminal lawsuit against Deborah, and she's filing this lawsuit. I hope Kate gets everything that she's looking for out of Deborah. Not sure exactly how much money she'll actually be able to get out of Deborah, because we don't know exactly how much money Deborah got or how she gets what she gets. And so it is what it is. But I'm glad that Kate is sticking to her plan to sue Deborah. And I hope she gets everything that she's looking for out of that. Then the conversation shifts to Mia. Mia explains to the girls exactly what happened earlier that day. And Wendy says, "I don't know if Gordon is the best to be around your kids at this point." You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Wendy's necessarily speaking as a friend, because she says, as a friend, these are my opinions on your particular situation. And Mia does not go for it. Whatever. She's like, "What am I supposed to do? Go to a judge and tell them that he's an unfit parent when he's never really done anything against them?" Which is, compared to what Mia has been saying about Gordon, you would think that she would have enough evidence to make a strong case that Gordon is not a fit father to be around their children by himself. But it is what it is. Then Jacqueline kind of pipes up, and says, "Well, Mia's been going through a lot, and every single conversation that we've had at the table, Mia's been the center of the conversation." And once again, Jacqueline seems like Mia's lapdog, and it is so annoying to watch, and it is so disheartening to watch as well, because it's like, how do you see yourself, Jacqueline? Who are you without Mia, Jacqueline? And I don't know if Jacqueline necessarily has an identity outside of the presence of Mia, and it's disheartening to watch, and it's so sad to watch, because I would never want any of my friends to be that way, and I would never want to be that way myself either. But here, it is what it is. Once again, I hope this is Mia's last season on Housewives of Potomac. Once again, I'm tired of hearing all of Mia's lies and all of Mia's stories. It's tiring to get through. But what do you guys think of this season thus far? What did you think of the whole Mia situation going on? What did you think of the fact that Karen says that she's not going down on Ray? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, press the like button, hit the thumbs up button for me, leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on this season and this episode of Housewives of Potomac. Once again, this is season 9, episode 13. Make sure you press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Make sure you share JoJo Speaks with all your family, friends, and loved ones. Let everybody know JoJo Speaks is out here in these YouTube streets. I'll catch you guys again on the next review. See you later, guys.